here are our audience members. Don't forget Taryn all the way in the back. Hello everyone, and thank you for coming this evening. Imagine you are sitting in a very quiet room, studying, reading, watching a movie that you've been waiting to see, or sometimes you have to take a final exam, and those are very tedious, so you need it absolutely quiet. Someone decides over and over and over again, and in a quiet room that can be quite irritating and mouth clenching. Or sometimes someone decides to chew gum excessively loud. Probably something someone's doing because they're nervous or anxious. But either way, it's very irritating. Not everyone is bothered by these noises, however. But I don't think I'm the only one here today who can say that these noises or your pet peeves are like nails on a chalkboard. We all have pet peeves, and these are just a few of mine that drive me crazy for so many different reasons. Now, for one, I am not a good person to be distracted when I'm in my zone, taking a test or an exam. I don't always react positively, but I try to keep my respect towards the person who's being distracted. And it can be hard to get my focus back on track when I'm taking these exams or when I'm doing another task. For an example, just recently I took an exam, and it's in a big classroom, and I was sitting in the front row and this one person was sitting in the back, and he decides to chew gum. And he's all the way in the back. So in my mind, that very loud chewing is very disrespectful and it's very annoying. Sometimes there's just nothing you can do about it. And I am not a test taker. It's not my forte, and usually I need all the concentration I can get to get my grades and to do well on them. And it's very hard to keep my focus and to gain my focus back if I lose it. Now, I understand most people don't always understand or realize that they're doing these distractions or causing any irritation. So I have tried to come up with ways to minimize my frustration and to help ease the transitions. First, I quietly try to gain their attention, to maybe tell them to quiet down or to please stop. But with someone that far away, I have to learn to focus just on my task and try to block out all the noises around me. It helps, and it definitely gains you patience when you learn to associate and to work around your pet peeves. Pet peeves are a normal aspect of human life. We were all created to be different from each other, and we are all irritated by someone or something. But someone else's actions, and usually those people we live close to, like families, are the ones that you usually have the worst pet peeves, and they irritate you the most. Now, in my opinion, patience and understanding are the two most important things you must learn to focus on and to gain more knowledge on, to overcome and learn to live with those irritating pet peeves. If we can learn to live with these pet peeves, we learn to live together. And I'm glad as human beings we have learned to live with each other no matter what our pet peeves are, what our faults are. And I, for one, after having 3 kids, have gained a lot of patience and a lot of knowledge to learn to work around the annoying noises and the pet peeves that they might have. Thank you all for coming. I hope you've gained some knowledge or perspective on my pet peeve, and it helped focus on yours, and I hope you have a great evening.
All right. Yay. All right. All right. Good job.